Every morning, Marcus Aurelius woke up in a palace and practiced dying, not metaphorically, actually dying. He'd lie still, slow his breathing, and imagine his last moment, the last thing he'd see, the last thought he'd think. Then he'd get up and rule Rome. Why? Because he'd watched plague kill half of Rome, seen soldiers who were laughing at breakfast dead by sunset, watched his own children die, 8 of them. 8. So when he wrote, "You could leave life right now," that wasn't philosophy. That was Tuesday. He knew something we've forgotten. Death isn't waiting for you to be ready. Here's what kills me. Marcus spent his whole life preparing his son Commodus to be emperor, teaching him stoicism, discipline, virtue, and Commodus became one of the worst emperors in Roman history, threw it all away, fought as a gladiator for fun, renamed Rome after himself. Everything Marcus built, his own son destroyed. Think about that. Even the most disciplined man in history couldn't control what happened after he died. In Meditations, Book 2, he wrote this: "Let each thing you do be as if it were the last thing you are doing in your life. Not work harder, not be productive." He's saying something stranger. Do the dishes like it's the last time you'll ever do dishes. Have that boring conversation like it's your final one. Because it might be. That morning practice wasn't about being tough. It was about being awake. He also wrote, "Soon you'll be ashes or bones, a mere name at most, and even that is just a sound, an echo." The Emperor of Rome, the most powerful man on earth, knew his name would fade, and he was right. Most people today think Marcus Aurelius is a gladiator movie character. He knew this was coming, and he wrote his philosophy anyway, not for fame, for the writing itself. So what do you do with this? Start here. Tonight before bed. Imagine it's your last night, not in a morbid way, in an honest way. What would you regret not saying? What would you wish you'd paid attention to? That argument you're holding on to. Does it matter if this is your last week? That dream you're postponing, what are you waiting for? Marcus had an empire. You have today. Same principle. Try his morning practice just once. Tomorrow morning, before your phone, before coffee, lie still for 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Imagine this is your last day, not dramatically, quietly. What does the ceiling look like? How does the pillow feel? What will you miss? Then get up and live like someone who just got one more day, because that's what you are. One more day you didn't earn and don't deserve. Make it count. Marcus wrote, "The universe is change, life is opinion." He couldn't control the plague, couldn't save his children, couldn't make his son into a good man, the most powerful human alive, and most of life was beyond his control. So he controlled the only thing he could, how he met each moment. Not with resistance, not with denial, with full attention, like it was the last moment, because for 8 of his children and millions of Romans it was. If Marcus was here now, I don't think he'd tell you to be tougher. I think he'd say, "You're going to die. Everyone you love is going to die, and you're wasting time being angry about traffic." Not to be dark, to be free. When you really get it, really feel it, that pressure to be successful, to be right, to win, it starts to look silly. What matters is this. Right now, this conversation, this breath, this weird, brief, precious thing called being alive. Marcus died at 58, probably from plague, in a military camp far from Rome. His last words, "Go to the rising sun, for I am setting." Then he turned his face to the wall. One more emperor gone. But every morning, somewhere, someone reads Meditations and wakes up. Not bad for a bunch of notes to himself. Not bad at all.